I'm Richard Carlton, and in this video, I wanted to take a quick moment and introduce you to FM Starting Point, a completely free FileMaker template designed for use by businesses as a starting point for their next project. FM Starting Point was developed by the engineers at RC Consulting with the most popular modules that businesses and organizations will need when creating their next database project. Modules like contacts, accounts, invoices, projects, even product management are all included and already built within FM Starting Point. Most people are completely amazed and surprised to find out that FM Starting Point is really completely free out of the box. And you can download it from the FM Starting Point website at www.fmstartingpoint.com. When you download it, you're going to find that the FM Starting Point file is completely unlocked and ready to be customized to your needs. So if you have some FileMaker skills, or you're learning FileMaker, or if you're a very experienced FileMaker developer, you can jump inside of FM Starting Point and begin making modifications and customizations to fit your particular needs. So for example, here we can jump straight into the contacts module and start defining additional fields for information that we might need to capture and input that are specific to this project that we're working on. FM Starting Point, just as the name indicates, is the starting point for your next project. Sometimes I receive mails from the general public or from FileMaker developers at large, and they will tell me that FM Starting Point is missing some sort of critical feature, and sometimes they're right. We will add a new feature to FM Starting Point, but frequently I have to remind them that the product is called FM Starting Point and not FM Completely Done. If it was completely done, then the project would be over and we would have actually charged you a lot of money for it. But this is FM Starting Point, and it makes a great beginning point for your next database project. So FM Starting Point has been tested and works great on FileMaker Pro, which means it works great on Mac and Windows. So what about support for the iPhone and iPad? Well, FileMaker Incorporated, the folks who make and produce the FileMaker product line, in recent years have released FileMaker Go. FileMaker Go is the free software that you load on your iPhone and iPad. This is the client software that allows you to access your FileMaker databases either locally on these mobile devices or across the internet with a Wi-Fi or 3G or 4G internet connection. So we have a complete set of screens in FM Starting Point that work equally well on Mac and Windows, but we created within FM Starting Point a complete matching set of screens that are tuned for the iPad. If I click with my finger on the contacts module, I can see a screen that is very similar to my desktop screen. Now if you notice along here, we have enlarged the size of the fields and enlarged the size of the buttons to support finger and gesture controls on the touch screen of the iPad. If I slide off here a bit, you'll see a little bit of a difference, but as you can see, the construction and the organization is largely the same. The font size over here is larger, and the button size over here is larger as well, and that supports the finger and gesture controls. So we've gone out of our way to create an entire set of layouts in FM Starting Point specific for the full-size 10-inch iPad. There are a subset of screens for the iPhone, largely revolving around access to the contacts module. I encourage you to download a free copy of FM Starting Point and check out how it looks on your iPhone or iPad, because certainly with FileMaker Go being free on those devices and FM Starting Point being free, there is no financial cost for you to try out this software on those devices. Of course, the value of FM Starting Point is that it works great with FileMaker Server, where it can be shared with any number of users. Whether the users are on Macs or Windows, desktops or laptops, or even iPhones or iPads, it doesn't matter. All these users can be logged in and sharing the information on the same copy of FM Starting Point at the same time. In fact, you can have hundreds of users accessing the same database at the same time. This tool is extremely powerful. Now what I'm going to do real quick is log on to FileMaker Server so I can see the administrative screen of FileMaker Server. FileMaker Server can show me all the databases that it is hosting out on the internet for people to access. It can also show me in real time all the clients that are logged on to these databases. As you can see, I have FileMaker Pro users running on Macs and Windows, but I also have a user running on an iPad here. So FileMaker Server can differentiate between the types of users that it's seeing. And by logging on to the administrative screen of FileMaker Server, I can see the types of users accessing my solution. FM Starting Point is a well-rounded solution on top of the extremely powerful FileMaker platform. For more information about FM Starting Point, feel free to contact us at info@rcconsulting.com. Thanks for watching.